Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and today I have four hot work from home opportunities. I have some non-phone, I have some no experience, beginner-friendly roles. Like y'all are going to love these. So I'm not gonna play, bring it right into the details. That way you can get your application in ASAP and you already know what to do. Take care of business by hitting that subscribe button and tapping that notification bell and selecting all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post a video, and I'm right here Monday through Friday. And if I ever miss a day, just know I'm coming back with some heat. And that's exactly what I have for y'all. So go ahead and lock it on in. And now that you have taken care of that business, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys. So jumping on in here, I'm gonna hit the highlights. Like I said, I have four hot leads. Okay, the first company is called CSC, and it has been a while since I've had the pleasure of sharing this company. Now, if you're not familiar with them, this is a huge company. They have 5,001 to 10,000 employees, and it says that they are the world's leading provider of business, legal, tax, and digital brand services. So they keep businesses in compliance and help them streamline operations, which is awesome. They've been around since 1899 and great reviews. So jumping into the hot lead, this is for their legal document processor position. This is available US wide. This is a non-phone job, y'all, and the requirements aren't crazy. So most folks are going to qualify. So what does this job have going on? Well, first off, they do not tell us how much it pays. So I ran over to Glassdoor and I checked out their salaries. They had a bunch of salaries listed for customer service rep, which was like the next sort of comparable position that I felt comfortable picking on. They didn't have this role exactly, but the customer service reps at the company are making $40,000 per year, and that's based off of 81 salaries. So I feel at minimum you would be making $20 per hour. And if that's the case, that is very good considering non-phone jobs that are, pretty simple, just typing straightforward. Those don't tend to pay well. So, jump on it if you like it. So in the highlights here, it says that we're hiring service of process specialist for our litigation management services team. Particular services of this team include researching and processing legal documents and conducting limited online research. Our client service representatives are empowered to solve problems quickly and professionally. We provide training, mentorship, and opportunities for growth. You bring the drive, energy, and commitment to provide world-class service. CSC is a place where you're encouraged and expected to be your best. So you're going to review and process legal documents, validate and complete data entry of customer info, send accurate information to customers, ability to apply complex procedural concepts, and provide excellent customer service to internal and external customers. And so the qualifications, they say, qualifications you need to be able to work in a fast-paced environment, attention to detail, strong comprehension and critical thinking skills, effectively organize work and excel at prioritizing them, ability to navigate quickly across multiple applications, strong computer skills, effective written and verbal communication skills. And then down here, these are the nice to have things. So if you have experience reviewing and evaluating complex documents, if you have exceptional ability to learn new methods, display strong analytical qualities, able to make sound decisions, perform with a high degree of accuracy, and proficiency with Microsoft Office. So when I tell y'all, this is like easy peasy, most folks qualify, if not everyone, because they don't get into years of experience. And I tell y'all to get your application, you better listen to me because this one's gonna fly. So if you want to get your application ASAP, the apply now button is right here. And yes, we have a template. If you haven't heard, the remote resume builder software has you covered. Okay, this software makes it easy peasy to get your application in. And I just want y'all to know there are a lot more templates besides the ones listed here. I just didn't want to make it a million miles long. If you can think of an industry, chances are we already have a template for you. And if we don't, we make new templates all the time and add them to the software so that you have a best practice, document to look at. So for this role, I would use the administrative coordinator resume template. Why? Well, if you go back to the lead, you'll see that you're handling documents, okay? Lots and lots of documents, okay? Administrative coordinators handle documents, and they have to handle them with accuracy, okay? So they pay attention to detail, all right? They have time deadlines and deliverables. That's exactly what the administrative coordinator template conveys. So, customize it where you can, include information that matches you to the job, and that's how you're gonna make it your own, adding your own razzle dazzle. So I would use the resume template, and then I would also pair it with the administrative coordinator cover letter template and be on my merry way. And I could do this and get my application in for just $1 during the 7-day try before you buy trial. So now let's move on to the second hot lead. The second hot lead comes from Staples. So we know about Staples. This is that office supply store. Well, Staples also offers remote positions, and I have shared several. And if you're not familiar with Staples, check out their Glassdoor, another huge company, 10,000 plus employees. They have 15,000 reviews, and it seems like people enjoy working there. Now, jumping into their lead, this is for their furniture coordinator position. So another coordinator role, but this one's a little bit different because you're going to be handling furniture, and specifically you're going to be the one who is going to provide post-order support for furniture orders with delivery and installation. So that's what you're doing in this role. After someone has purchased their furniture, you're going to be the one, if they have a question about, what about my delivery? What about the installation? What about this? What about that? You're the one who's answering those questions. And so to qualify, you need a high school diploma, 2 years of experience in customer success and or project management. And if you don't have this, then they are looking for people who might have experience with accounting, bookkeeping, project coordination, furniture industry experience. Maybe you worked at Ashley Furniture. Okay, that would count. So, pretty much anyone who has ever done 2+ years of customer service and, you're one of those I's cross your T type people, this would be a good role for you, and you get great benefits. And again, they don't tell us the pay. So I ran over to Glassdoor, and it looks like based off of 6 coordinator salaries submitted, you're going to be making possibly $49,000 per year, which works out to be about $24.50 per hour. Now, keep in mind, if that's not how much the role pays, that is this company and all the companies who don't list the pays fault. We can only go off of the information we have, and that's why I go to Glassdoor. So I would try and shoot somewhere around there. Definitely wouldn't go below 45K to start off with and see what they say. So that's my 2 cents. If you want to get your application in, the apply button is right here. And yes, I would use the administrative coordinator template again. However, remember, every time you submit a resume and a cover letter, even if you're applying to 100 coordinator positions, every resume is going to have something a little bit different. So remember, this one has a focus on furniture, post-order support. So you would be focused on more of that customer support stuff, like, answering questions about orders, helping them, coordinate the delivery, that kind of stuff. So if you have experience with those things, that's how you would want to further customize this template. So there's not so much emphasis on documents like that first role. It's more about customer interaction, helping them understand when stuff is going to be delivered, coordinating that stuff. So I would get my application in ASAP. And again, you can do so for just $1 during our 7-day trial. The software is only $37 per month after that, and you can make as many resumes and cover letters as you want. These are ATS optimized templates, so you're going to be pleasing the ATS robot and a human who ultimately will get your resume. And so now let's move on to the third hot lead. Moving along, the third hot lead comes from a company called Ascension. And I have also shared this company. It's been a little while. This is a healthcare company. And if you go to their Glassdoor, you will see another 10,000 plus employee company. And it says that they are a faith-based healthcare organization dedicated to transformation through innovation across the continuum of care. And so that's what they do. Now, jumping into their hot lead, this is for their health plan call center representative position. This is remote and it looks to be available US wide. It is a Monday through Friday role and you'll be working an 8-hour shift. And so, just scrolling down here, they do not get into the pay. Okay, so I had to run to Glassdoor again. And according to Glassdoor, based off of seven salaries for their call center representative position, you'll be making about $38,000 per year, which works out to be about $19 per hour. And that's on par with a call center role. And you don't have to have a lot of experience. They tell you high school diploma equivalency or 1 year of applicable cumulative job specific experience required. So as long as you have your high school diploma, you qualify. And if you don't have that, if you've worked for a year, then that would help you qualify. And so you don't need any licenses or anything like that. So this is a no experience role. Like I would get my application in if this is something you even kind of want to do. And so what you're doing in this role is as a health plan call center representative, you'll answer incoming calls and perform triage of inquiries. So you're going to respond to telephone and or internet inquiries from customers seeking information and or resources following a set standard. You're going to collect caller data, track inquiries, questions, and answers, and provide resolution, perform additional clerical duties as assigned. So as you can imagine, phone-based call center position in a healthcare organization, the types of questions people are going to be asking you, that's what you're going to be, triaging. And so if you like this lead, and I think this is a great opportunity, then I would get my application in. And yes, we have a template. In fact, we have the most perfect template for this role. I would use the healthcare call center resume template. It just doesn't get any better of a match than that. The healthcare call center resume template is pretty much good to go. Make your little tweaks here and there if you can, but it's like this template was made for this lead. And then I would pair it with the healthcare call center cover letter template and be on my merry way. So let's move on to the fourth and final hot lead. Jumping on into the fourth and final hot lead, this one comes from Allstate. Y'all, we know Allstate. I have been sharing Allstate a lot, and I've actually pulled back from sharing them. Not that there's anything wrong with Allstate. There's a lot right with Allstate, okay? Another 10,000 plus employee company. I love all of their leads, and they have been on fire recently, okay? The reason why I just have been like, okay, let me not, share is because I don't want this to be the Allstate channel, okay? Let me show y'all something. You guys know about the mega list of jobs, okay? You guys see this? There are 689 companies and counting on the mega list of jobs. These are all the companies that I've ever talked about in my videos. I probably know about 1,000 plus more companies that I've never shared. Okay, they hire remotely, but the lead just wasn't quite right. But one day. And so I point this out because I don't want this to be the Allstate channel because there are a million other companies out there. And one of the things that helped me when I was getting started with my remote job search and work from home journey and all that was learning about all of these other companies and expanding my options. So I wasn't putting all my eggs in one company's basket. Allstate's got a lot of jobs because they're a huge company. And, anytime they are hiring, get your application in if you qualify. But don't forget that there are 1,000 million more companies out there. And so I try and keep it, diversified on my channel. So anyway, off my soapbox, didn't mean to get on it. Okay, Allstate is currently hiring for a beginner-friendly, no experience-friendly counsel support associate position. And so this was a cool one that I could not pass up. The pay is going to range between $18.27 per hour all the way to $31.25 per hour. And of course, that's based on experience and qualifications. So what are you doing in this role that only requires 0 to 6 years of administrative experience? Well, it says that you will join their dynamic insurance defense legal team as a counsel support associate. In this role, you'll provide essential administrative support to client legal services attorneys, ensuring the smooth management of legal proceedings. This is an excellent opportunity to gain hands-on legal experience in a collaborative environment. So you're going to do legal document management, okay, calendar management, client communication, administrative support, compliance monitoring, and problem solving. So this is another non-phone based role. This is heavy on the clerical work. Will you ever have to pick up a phone? Probably. Sometimes, maybe 2-3 times a day. maybe a little bit more. But what you're not doing is taking back-to-back customer calls. So this is the type of role that honestly, I think everybody trying to get from the phones should apply to, because they told you 0 to 6 years of experience is okay. And let me tell y'all something else I would do. I'm giving you guys some advice. When you get on with companies that have awesome benefits like Allstate and they offer tuition reimbursement and learning opportunities, if I was interested in this type of role, like that sort of like legal insurance space, I would try and become a certified paralegal, or I would see if they'll send me to school for law school or something because I'm in that space. So I would absolutely utilize those continued education, tuition reimbursement benefits to further my career. Okay, that's how you do it. That's how you level up. So anyway, off of my soapbox for real this time. If you want to get your application in, the apply now button is at the top. And yes, we have a template. Again, I would use the administrative coordinator resume template because this is an administrative coordinator role. It just has a legal focus. So if you can say you've done any of the things that they mention here, if you have any experience working with documents, maybe it might not be legal documents, okay? Maybe you've done calendar management in your last job, okay? Maybe you've done some type of data entry work, and that's where you had to be meticulous, so you've got those data accuracy skills and all these other things listed. Those are the things you want to further customize the templates with. So remember, if you applied to, the other two administrative roles that I shared, all three of your resumes that you submit, even though you're using the administrative coordinator template, they're all gonna be a little bit different. So get your application in ASAP. As soon as you sign up for the software, we're gonna send you an email with your login. Then you're gonna get 2 more emails. The second email is gonna have a login to my Teachable School where you can watch the video tutorials on how to use the software. It only takes a few minutes. It's an easy peasy software. And then email 3 is a link to our support desk. Anytime you have a question about the software or your subscription, we are in the support desk to assist you. We have reps in there 7 days a week. So we do good business over here. We take care of all of our customers over here. And that's why you'll only hear wonderful things, okay? And so get your application in ASAP. And next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. Guess what, y'all? All 4 of these leads were featured in Extra Leads Club app. And there are even more. Like, I have no problem sharing leads directly from Extra Leads Club, because if you think these are good, the leads that I don't share are even better. If you're in Extra Leads Club, I try and give y'all the hookup, okay? I try and give everyone the hookup, but I especially give the Extra Leads Club members the hookup. So join Extra Leads Club. It's only $1 to try out for 7 days. And after that, it is only $10 a month to have hundreds of hand-picked, vetted leads added to the Extra Leads Club app for you to apply to. So the power of Extra Leads Club, just to kind of paint the picture, let's say you already have a job and you've got kiddos and you've got all other stuff going on. You need a new job, but ruh-roh, you don't have time to sit down, look for jobs, and apply. With Extra Leads Club, we do the searching for you. So all you do is just log in and see, okay, I want to apply to that. I want to apply to that. All right, boom. And then when you use the remote resume builder software, you're not fiddling around with Microsoft Office or Google Drive. Everything's done in the software. So when I talk about getting your application in quickly and using these resources, I mean it. And I made sure that there are no excuses, okay? And so join Extra Leads Club. I think you're gonna love it. Next up is the mega list of jobs. I just talked to y'all about the mega list of jobs. It's free. So come here every time you look for a job. You will be glad that you did. And then last but certainly not least, check out my Amazon storefront. Amazon has amazing deals on everything you could use for your home office. Some jobs don't require you to use all this stuff, but every job requires you to have a computer. And Amazon has deals under $200. This one's back on sale for $125. If you want a dual monitor hookup, they've got this one for $188. If you want to bring your own monitor, they have packages like this one where you just bring your own monitor under 100 buckaroos. So nobody has any excuses not to have their work from home equipment set up, because Amazon's got amazing deals. So check out my Amazon storefront, check out the mega list of jobs for more work from home opportunities. Join Extra Leads Club today for just $1 and get your application in for for these 4 hot leads for just $1. You know these are gonna fly, so don't play. And thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.